Here we are, it's that morning and we're about to embark on our second day, so we're just in a local bakery having a bite to eat. Some of the guys are still asleep or maybe gone for a jog, but yeah, we've got another big day ahead of us. Hey mate, how you going? JW, how are you mate? Morning. Yeah, morning. So it's a little bit overcast today too, so it should be interesting driving. Probably better without the shimmering light branches, so big day today, go Porsche, go Porsche.
Today's a completely different day to yesterday. Yesterday was like warm, sunny. Today we got overcast conditions, cooler conditions. Not colder, but just cooler. You know, the road's not greasy yet, but we can see later it's going to happen. And I noticed that in the early morning mist and the early morning cool, the engine responds better. The naturally aspirated engine really comes alive. There's just, I can feel there's more horsepower there. We're on a road now, it's a highway, it's not, you know, it's a main highway, so we're always careful anyway and respectful of road conditions, but this one here is very twisty. So even though I'm sitting on 75, I'm having an absolute blast. Oh, I just love these cars, you don't even know. Please understand how good these cars are, everyone. All the guys behind me, they've got big smiles on their faces. This is just gold, it's gold. So the rain's come in heavy. The road's now greasy, and we're on this twisty road. It's about 35 kilometres long through a forest and hills. It's just a great road. A lot of people in WA know about this one, and we're just taking it easy, of course. What's happened is we've gotten ahead of the weather, so we've literally gone through the rain and we're now onto some more semi-dry roads where it hasn't rained yet. That's behind us, but this is where the rear wheel steer of the GT3 comes into play. The way the car glides around corners, I've got no fear or worry of anything other than total composure with regards to this car. The damping, again, is just, I've got to go say it again, the damping is so reliable. I just know that whatever happens, the car's not going to bottom out. It's just going to basically just do what it needs to do. This is a well-engineered vehicle, and I can't imagine how good the 992 GT3 is compared to this, because I can't imagine this being any better. There's no understeer. There's very little oversteer unless you really make it happen, and it just gives you a level of confidence in the vehicle and in the road conditions that I've never had in any other car. Not to mention the sound of that engine. It's just incredible. Yeah, I love it. Arrived at the base of the hill. 35 kilometres of rain and curvy roads, and everyone's just pulling in here. We've got this iconic location, all these leaves everywhere. I'm pretty sure everyone will be having a good talk about that. So that was interesting because the road was very slippery and the corners were tight, and you really got to watch those corners because you're coming in, if you just come in a little bit too fast, and when I say fast I mean 5k's faster than normal, or even 5k slower than normal in the wet, the car just really, you need to just get on the brakes, let the car settle and just sort of reassess, because some of these corners are very, they'll catch you out, but they're very tight. But very satisfying drive, that one, very satisfying. of a pit stop. We had a couple of guys take a wrong turn, so we've just come and met them here in town. And look at that. I mean, come on. How good does it get? Of course, we've got a crowd of people coming taking photos, as they should. This is like street art, the highest order. So we're going to go grab some lunch in town now. And we're going to continue on our journey. We're not just going to bugger off home, we're going to literally have a drive all the way home the way we planned. So, you know, one of the guys had to go home early, but otherwise we're having a great day. And get your car out on the open road. The roads are slippery today, but my goodness, if you concentrate in a Porsche, you can really extract some fun out of it, eh? You can really keep it safe and have fun at the same time. That's how good they're engineered to the titties. So I'm here with Werner, we're on the top of this mountain, freezing cold.
Yeah.
Hey, how good's this, mate? All the cars lined up?
All the best.
You having a good day?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay, let's get going then, mate.
Yeah, that's
There it is. Still going. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, still going. One of the things we don't talk about, or I don't talk about enough in driving this particular vehicle, and also our other PDK cars, is gear braking. So we've just been through quite a few twisty roads out there, and it was very greasy. And you find that, you know, if you're on and off the brakes all the time, you're unsettling the car a bit. You know, and that's something that you really want to stay away from when the roads are greasy. So with this gearbox, the beauty of gear braking is quite good. You can actually go from like 4th, 5th or 6th gear right down to 3rd and incrementally reduce your speed while keeping the car stable at the same time. And then of course you're in a good gear when you want to get out of the corner, but again, if the corner's a little wet, you can then go back into 4th or 5th and just use the torque of the car to get you back up to speed. So that's something worth trying out. It works well without braking, or a little bit of braking instead of hard braking, and then gear braking as well. So yeah, it's just something I've been using, and I just realised how good it is without actually ever talking about it. So that's a good talking point for future, gear braking. So that's it. We're all heading home now. It's been an absolutely amazing experience. We've just had every season known to man. We've had sun, we've had rain, we've had a little bit of ice, we've had high winds, low winds. We're driving now, there's gale blowing. It's just been absolutely amazing experience. The guys have been great. They've been really good. A couple of guys had to leave early, but all up, we've just had a real bonding experience. We're like brothers in arms. So I'm on this B road somewhere. They still follow me. We're basically doing as many B roads at home as we possibly can until we finally get on the freeway. And you know, I just want to reiterate again, I've said this a million times and I'll keep saying it, this car is absolutely amazing. This can take it all. It can take any conditions except perhaps off-road. And anything on black stuff, this car is just the most well-built, beautiful machine ever. Porsche, you guys make some serious shit. God bless everyone. Thanks for coming on the drive, guys. And we'll see you all again another time. Hooroo. Go Porsche.
We're on drugs today, we've been rocking and rolling. Woo! Yeah, man! Yep,
Is that one beer?
One beer? I don't need more than one beer.
Don't forget Go Daddy.
Go Daddy! Yeah, baby! We're gonna rock and roll today. What a fine day we've had. Is that right? Everybody like it? Yes.
He'll put this on.
No, he fucking won't, because I'm gonna swear on you.
It's on there. I'm putting it in. Probably get banned off YouTube though, you know. They mentioned drugs and something else. Yeah, all right. Frank, what's he doing now? We're going to bring some champagne. He sold a couple of houses, that's why. He's really excited. We're not paying for this because he has sold houses. We are not paying for this piss, right? No. He was working this morning when we were out driving, slugging our guts out, working out of there in the deep yonder. Room 38 starting to get pissed off. It's room 38. Sorry, man.
Oh, yeah.
We've only had the big one beer. It's recording. I didn't even know it was. Hello. There.